This is probably the most turbulent time in the CDC's history. Within the past couple of weeks, the CDC lost its director and also lost many of its top officials, and it's really called into question the credibility of the nation's primary public health agency. Beginning in February, the Trump administration laid off a lot of probationary workers, and that actually got rid of a lot of experts that the CDC needed. People probably think of the CDC as just working on infectious diseases, but in fact, the CDC does many things, from preventing smoking to diabetes and cancer and maternal mortality. Things really started to unravel after Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the health secretary, took office. RFK Jr. has said that the CDC is a cesspool of corruption. It has lost its mission, and so it needs to focus only on infectious diseases. He got rid of entire divisions of the agency, and in fact, he got rid of some things that he has said are really important, like preventing chronic diseases. In May, RFK Jr. decided that the country would no longer recommend the COVID vaccine for healthy children or healthy pregnant women.
We're now one step closer to realizing President Trump's promise to make America healthy again.
And I know from talking to top officials who've left the agency that they only learned about this momentous decision from the tweet. Normally, this decision would be made in consultation with CDC and a panel of scientific advisors that the CDC relies on, independent experts who really review all the data. In June, RFK Jr. fired that entire panel of independent experts. He replaced all of them with 8 people that he chose himself. Now there are 7, one step down. Many of those members share his vaccine skepticism and are known to have not trusted the COVID vaccine. In August, the CDC's very survival came into question when RFK Jr. fired its director. RFK Jr. had apparently asked her to fire some top CDC officials and to essentially rubber stamp all decisions that came from these advisors on vaccines that he had chosen. She refused to do both, and so he fired her. 4 top CDC officials resigned, saying they could no longer be a part of the agency because of what RFK Jr. was doing to it. In an op-ed that RFK Jr. wrote recently, he said that he was making all of these changes to restore trust to the CDC. But every expert I've talked to has said that all of this is doing the exact opposite. We've already seen those fears playing out as we're seeing states come up with their own decisions for who should get vaccinated and when. In the absence of clear advice from the CDC, states are just choosing to do whatever they think is right, and that will lead to a confusing and chaotic patchwork within the United States.